What's up, guys? John Steele back. Fit Steele with quarantine workout number 3 here. Can be done at home, really anywhere that you have a little bit of space to move around. Endurance-based workout again. So the goal for this is once we get you warmed up for about 10 minutes here, I want you to keep moving the entire time. Should take you about 45 minutes without stopping. That's the goal here. So how it's going to work here. One bracket just kind of transitions into the next year with 4 different things that we're doing here, okay? First things first, we're going to start here. Kind of the theme of this one, there's no actual name for it, but if you get knocked down, you got to get back up, just like life. So you'll notice this workout's particularly going to be on your feet a lot, then down on the ground, up, down, up, down. So then get that heart rate up a little extra as well, all right? So first exercise we have, all we need is a pair of dumbbells. We have our step through lunges. So basically that is a forward lunge and a reverse lunge. I'm doing both legs, or one leg forward and back at the same time. So I'm gonna go forward, I'm immediately go straight back, okay? I'm gonna go forward, I'm gonna go straight back, okay? If I need to slow it down a little bit, option for success here, we can do one, put both feet back on the ground, and then go the opposite way here, okay? So how this is gonna work though, for programming on this one, we're starting off with 8 reps. So I want you to do 8 forward, front to back on one leg, followed by 8 front to back on the other leg. So finish all one side before you move to the other. Maybe after that, we're on our back. We got bridges here. Same thing for this whole entire bracket, just gonna be working one half of our body at a time. So on our back here for bridges, how it's gonna work, if I need to make it easier, just do it without dumbbells. With dumbbells, I'm gonna put them right on my hip, like so, okay? One leg's up, I'm gonna push that heel through the ground, hips down, squeeze my glutes up, lower back down. Again, if I need both feet on the ground, that's cool as well. If I wanna make it even more explosive, I'm just down and then straight back up, okay? I got 8 on one leg, immediately 8 on the other, and I'm back up on my feet again. Third exercise, dumbbell snatch here. So now that our glutes are firing, all I'm gonna do, start dumbbell just above my knees. I'm gonna pull and I'm gonna press straight up to it, okay? Pull and press straight up overhead. Pull and press. Progressions, that's technically a clean and then a press. Progression, we can just go straight up overhead in one fluid motion here, okay? 8 on one side, 8 on the other, core nice and tight. Make sure we're not leaning too far back. We don't want to overarch that lower back here. So with this, once we've done all 3 of these exercises here, you're going to finish off each individual round with 60 seconds of wall runs. Basically all it is, come right over to the wall. Think mountain climbers on the ground, except it's an elevated surface. So it's going to force you to lean into the wall. And we're going to strike the ground specifically with the ball of our foot, keeping our heels off. So what it's going to look like, my hands are here on the ground or on the wall. My core is tight, my arms are locked out. One knee is always up in the air. Notice that back heel is not touching the ground. All I'm doing, just driving those knees up. It's a little hard with a mic pack in my pocket, but you get the idea. Core stays tight. So again, if I'm going for a full 60 seconds, this is not a fast pace, but I'm trying to hit the ground and immediately pop that foot back off, okay? If I need to make it a little easier, just bring my hands farther up the wall. If I want to make it harder, more core involvement, just move my hands farther down the wall. But again, I want you to maintain that for a full 60 seconds. Once you're done with that, we're immediately back to the same thing. We got 6 of each exercise on each side of our body. Another wall run, 4 of each wall run, 2 of each wall run, then you're done. Cool? Minimal break. Then we're straight on to bracket B here, okay? We're using both dumbbells again. We start off on our back. You actually don't need dumbbells for this one. Bridge walkouts, this is a great one to work your hamstrings if you don't have any equipment on hand. So my hips are all the way up, squeeze my glutes. I'm gonna keep my toes up in the air. I'm gonna walk those heels all the way out till I'm laying flat. Bring them back in. Do it again, glutes are tight. All the way up, walk it back in. If we wanna make it even harder, walk those heels back in as well here, okay? So back, out and in, that counts as 1. We got 8 of those as well, so we're using the same rep count on the second one, all right? Immediately after that, shuffle walk. We're gonna grab a dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, whatever is appropriate for you. All we're doing, we're gonna turn sideways here. I'm gonna drop into a squat, okay? Shuffle walk, I want you to go about 5 yards, okay? Chest tall. I stay in that squat the whole time. Core nice and tight. Down and back is 1. I'll do 8 of those. Down, back for 8 reps, okay? And the last but not least, Spider-Man push-ups here. No weights again for that one. We're down on the ground. Push-up position. We're combining essentially a high mountain climber and a push-up. So we're here all the way down. 2 ways you can do this, okay? We can go all the way down, knee straight up. One at a time, more advanced. We can go knee up as we're lowering down. We're switching back and forth here. Back and forth. 8 on each leg. Jeez, just know this is real. I can really do sweat when I do these. So that's our Spider-Man push-ups. Same form as before, 8 of all 3. This time we got 60 seconds of a suitcase carry. So whether you have a lot of space on your street or if you're just literally staying in your house, 1 dumbbell. If it's super light, you could even double up and grab 2 on one hand, but we're only doing it on one side here. The goal, chest nice and tall, my shoulders are level, obliques are tight, glutes are tight, and I'm just walking. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm gonna walk for 30 seconds, holding it on one side. Then for that second 30 seconds, I'll switch to the opposite arm, okay? Again, if you get creative with this, especially if you are stuck inside your home here, you need something heavier, grab something awkward. I don't know, maybe you got a small child running around. You can just throw them under your arm. Just don't drop them. But anyway, so same format with that. We work our way all the way down to 2 reps for that bracket. And that's the end of bracket number 2. Bracket number 3, need to bring out that stopwatch again from a couple workouts ago, all right? 2 exercises, very simple. 60 seconds without stopping of each exercise back to back. So 4 times that, that's 8 total minutes without stopping, okay? Push up here again, so our second push-up variation in this workout here. This one's just basic on the ground here. My goal here, slow and control. We're going back to those 5-second reps we did a couple workouts ago. 1, 2, 3, going down, pause for 1, straight back up immediately into that next rep. Slow, controlled, 3 seconds down, hold, push straight back up. My core is tight. My goal is to not stop moving for that 60 seconds here, okay? Knees if I need to, or progress as needed. Immediately paired with that, once I'm done with that 60 seconds, grab my dumbbells again, stand up nice and tall, stiff leg deadlifts, same thing, same exact tempo, shoulder blades back, chest tall, 3 seconds down, pause. Once those hamstrings get tight, come back up, straight back into it, back and forth, chest tall. You get the idea. 60 seconds is up, you complete that 3 more rounds consecutively without stopping, all right? Last but certainly not least, finishing off what I like to call the core trifecta, kind of working. Your core is not just your abs. It's actually a very small part of it. So we're going to work a lot of major muscles here. So what you got here, we're going to start 3 exercises. It's all going for time. 60 seconds on the clock for each one. If we can't go 60 seconds, then we just shorten it. I'm starting on my back, hands under my hips, protect that lower back. I got a 6-inch hold. My feet are 6 inches off the ground. I want my feet flexed, toes pointed back towards my head here, and I'm just holding it like so. A little progression. We can go to a banana hold, where the shoulder blades are up off the ground, or hollow hold, whatever you want to call it. That's the first one. Immediately after that, second one, I'm going to roll over on my stomach. We got a Superman hold. Skydiving pose. Great way to work that entire posterior chain. Squeeze my glutes, squeeze my upper back, squeeze my hamstrings, 60-second hold. And then I'm finishing out just in a regular low plank here, like so, okay? So 60 seconds of all 3 of those, holding it the whole time, 4 times through. So that's a 12-minute core blast when you add that all together, okay? Again, so for all of this, the goal, minimal rest. So once you start with bracket A, see if we can get all the way through bracket D without stopping, or very minimal rest in between, okay? As always, do me a huge favor, just so more people see this, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I'll keep coming out with daily videos while we are on lockdown, and let me know if you have any questions. Peace.